Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome back to another Don's Lawns video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a motor swap on my McLane Reel mower because my old Briggs Stratton is the original motor. It's probably 20 to 30 years old. I tried to do a numbers check and I think it's like 95 was the year that motor was put on, or was made. So I'm tired of working on it, tired of trying to fix it every week just to get a good mow in, and I realized the easiest way to do a motor swap is to put the Predator motor on from Harbor Freight. So that's what we're going to do today. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hit that like button, tap subscribe down below. Let's get it rolling. These two bolts here are 1/2-inch bolts that we are going to remove. This is that front throw mechanism that I was talking about. We got to remove this so we can get to the bottom of these motor bolts. So we'll start out by undoing this guy here. Voila. Now we've got direct access to the motor bolts that are holding it down. Taking out the spark plug. I'll clean it up, maybe reuse it. It's always good to have a backup. So we drained out the gas tank. We're going to go ahead and remove these bolts that are holding the motor down. They are 1/2-inch bolts and they're coming right out. Taking the belt off, the pulley on this side. There you go. I do need to go ahead and take this guy off now, and then we'll move this guy off, clean up the deck a little bit. We'll use some super clean on it, and then we're going to put the new motor on. I'm going to give these bolts a nice cleaning. They're a little oiled up and dirty, the nuts and bolts, so I'm going to use some of the super clean degreaser. Give them a little spray down. It's always important to make sure you have clean nuts and bolts. This is now probably the second or third can of this that I've used. It's awesome. Spray it, let it sit for a little bit. It's going to bubble and foam up. You can use it on all kinds of stuff, but you know, always check before you use it. Make sure it's safe for that paint or whatever. But this guy, it's okay. This is my mower. It's not a big deal. But yeah, I spray it. Do not allow it to dry, but I like to let it kind of fizzle for a little bit. And then I'm going to rinse it right off. Everything's going to come right off, and then I'm going to dry it. So since I'm going to be replacing the motor, I'm going to go ahead and replace the belt. This is the original belt that I had on this motor. I don't know how old it is, but it is on its last leg. I went ahead and I bought a new one from GW Belt on Amazon. The part number is 4L195 if you're looking for a McLane belt for your mower. So I know it's not perfect, but I have some gray enamel paint from Rust-Oleum. It says it's going to stop the rust, right? So I'm going to apply this on those bare metals because, I mean, I don't really want rust to be going on, but I don't have any red, and it's okay. This is a mower. This is not my like trophy here. I mean, this is a mower. So I'm just gonna give it a good little paint job real quick. Just cover up the metal, the bare metal. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it's mine. This is my mower. This is how I'm gonna do it. I'm going to go ahead and put the mounting plate onto the mower, or onto the motor, sorry. And then as soon as I make sure that the deck is dry, I'm going to start mounting this on there. I'm going to use my rubber washers, my spacers, put the new belt on, and also obviously put the new pulley on before we get it on there. Let's do it. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to go back to Tractor Supply and get a new pulley assembly. This one that came off of the original Briggs Stratton, the internal diameter of the opening here, basically the output shaft on the motor, they're not the same. So I'm going to have to get a different pulley. Not too much I can do about it. It's not going to work right if I don't do it. So we're going to go back to Tractor Supply. I'll take this with me and I'll find the right one. I've given the mower deck a while to dry. It's not the prettiest, but it is dry. So I'm going to go ahead and mount my motor. I put the swivel pulley deal, yeah, the pulley on here. We'll tighten that up once we get everything kind of situated where we want it, and then we'll adjust it. So the first thing I need to do is put my new belt over here out of the way. I already mounted the plate onto the bottom of the motor, and now I need to put my rubber vibration things I was talking about. What are they? Little spacers. And then I'm putting my stainless steel 3/4 inch spacers on here as well. Just like so. Okay. We're going to go ahead and pick up the motor, set it on here, line it up. Wow. That's like spot on. I'm going to go ahead and put in some bolts. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tighten up these front 2 bolts, then the back 2, put the front catch throw back on, and tighten the pulley, and then we'll do the starting procedures and see if we can get it going. Okay, all 4 bolts are tightened down. They're not making contact with anything, so I think we'll be okay. I'm going to put the grass throw guide back in, tighten up this pulley, fill it up with oil and gas, and fire it up. It's been a long day. I'm finally at the point where we're going to add the oil. We got an oil fill spot right here. You can also check your oil level. Recommends 10W30. I have some 10W30 here. I'm going to get my funnel, start filling it up, put some gas in, fire it up. The owner's manual states that it has a 3-hour break-in time period. That's going to be like 2 or 3 mows for me, so I'll just keep an eye on it, and after the break-in I'll probably change the oil and check on everything, make sure all the bolts are still tight, mounting it down. We've got a full tank, we've got full oil. I'm going to follow the starting procedures, you know, put it on choke, and then gonna pull it, let it run. Let's see what happens. Alright, start. That's the choke. Turn it to on. One, 2, 3. Grab it, choke. Turn it to run, maybe. Okay guys, so after running that Predator motor for a little bit, I realized that that pulley with the brass bushing was not going to cut it. The brass bushing would start to slip out of the pulley, and obviously it started to wobble. It didn't look like it was going to be safe. It wasn't very properly secured because that internal diameter was not the same from the previous motor to the new motor. So I went ahead and had to go get another pulley. Since I was going to get a new pulley, I opted to get a 1/2 inch smaller pulley because the tension on that belt with this 2.5 inch outside diameter pulley was kind of a lot. So I went with a 2-inch pulley with the 5/8 internal diameter. It was about $13 at Northern Tool, so had to add that to the list of items to buy. So for a total list of items, you can find it in the description, but I ended up getting a new pulley. Remember, the new Predator shaft is about 5/8 for the bore or internal diameter for your pulleys. The old Briggs Stratton motor that I had was 3/4 of an inch, so there was a difference. So got a new pulley, 2-inch outside diameter, 5/8 inch internal diameter. I got 2 packs of rubber washers. Is it necessary? No. I did it. We'll see how it pans out. And then 4 stainless steel, says bushings, but they're really just those spacers. I use the 3/4 inch spacers. You could probably get away with a 1/2 inch size spacer and maybe use the same size pulley, but 3/4 inch spacer worked perfect for me. And remember, that new pulley, everything's gonna go just fine. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it wasn't too long, and I hope you guys enjoy some mowing footage with the new Predator right here. As always, thanks for watching. Best of luck in the lawn. Peace.